Hello, I'm Julie McCrossan. I'm a radio broadcaster and a journalist, but most importantly, I'm patron of FRANS, and I want to tell you about FRANS, Family Resource and Network Support Incorporated, and the wonderful work that they do. FRANS is a not-for-profit organisation working to enhance the lives of people with disabilities and their families and carers by being a leading support organisation in the disability sector in Sydney's inner west. Since its inception in 1983, FRANS has provided the highest quality, person-focused, inclusive respite and recreation to meet individual needs. Its purpose is to treat all people with disabilities with respect and dignity, celebrating every individual contribution to the diversity of life, while providing the information, equipment and services that families, carers and people with disabilities need today, and to give them the tools to grow towards independence tomorrow. Individual respite is respite that is given one-to-one. This is because the participant receiving the care may have complex physical needs or may exhibit challenging behaviours. For these or other reasons, they need constant direct supervision.
Are we going to play at park? What are we going to play there?
A support worker is an employee of a disability service such as FRANS who gives this direct care. Depending on the needs of the person with a disability, individual respite can be given in the family home or out in the community. FRANS also supports people with disabilities and their families and carers in accessing information, equipment and services through FRANS and its support network. Providing respite to families of people with a disability is a vital part of a just and progressive society. Being the primary carer of a person with a disability is a full-time job and it can be taxing. Regular respite is essential to the psychological well-being of both the parent or primary carer and the person with a disability, because it gives everyone a chance to take a break from each other and feel like they can live a normal life. With this in mind, FRANS established their FRANS Respite Croydon House. And with this house, FRANS is able to provide planned long-stay respite or emergency respite in situations where the primary carer is unavailable at short notice. For example, they are hospitalised. This is a place where a person with a disability can come and stay for a week or just a weekend. The participant gets to have a bit of a holiday, hanging out with friends, while their carer gets much needed rest and relaxation. FRANS staff are at the house 24/7 to support the house guests with all their care needs. For people with a mild to moderate disability, the most suitable form of respite is with a group of peers. The FRANS Community Access Department is set up to coordinate groups of people in a similar age range to go out into the community to enjoy themselves and make friends in the process. Support workers are there to provide the necessary assistance and make sure everyone is having a great time. In all our services, we strive to treat all people with respect and dignity, focusing on one's abilities as well as disabilities, to celebrate how all individuals contribute to the diversity of life. One of our core values is inclusion, which is why we deliver all our services through person-centred planning. This means we encourage our participants to choose their own activities and to plan their own outings according to their own individual interests. FRANS receives its core funding from both the state and Commonwealth governments. However, we've taken the initiative to seek out philanthropic donations and foundation grants in order to meet the needs of our families, which go beyond the scope of current government funding categories. This funding has allowed us to create the Ability Department. Its purpose is to provide training to people with a disability so they can learn the skills necessary to live more independent lives. In order to ensure the best training possible, this training is supplied on a very low student-teacher ratio, generally no greater than 1:3. And all training is taught in the context of where the skills are actually needed, out in the community. Examples of skills taught include money handling, budgeting, using public transport, cooking a meal, doing the laundry and social interaction.
Hey, my name is Nick. I'm 26 years of age, and I came here to learn how to live by myself and making the bed and cooking and cleaning the bathroom. And yeah, I think it helped.
I come to the big group because I would like to do a few chores to actually pick up some new skills so I can move out of home. I also want to be extremely independent so I can move out with my friends. I would also like to say that the big group has been really fun.
I came to this big group to learn anything type of chores that you may have to do in the future. And it's very important to learn these chores in a matter of living by yourself in the house. And to show if your girlfriend, if you have one, of what you can truly do in the house. And showing your potential in many different, even odd ways.
If you or someone you know is caring for a person with a disability and you'd like to know more, please don't hesitate to contact FRANS. We are here to help. Or you can support people with disabilities by making a donation, be it financial, in kind, or a few hours of your time, so you can help FRANS keep making things happen for people with disabilities.
So there might be a happy ending at the end of the movie.
And there'll definitely be a happy ending at the end of the movie.